What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mags. So, of course, I've got some massive news for you. Of course, it has been revealed the sponsor for the front of shirt, one-off sponsor for the game against Spurs, has been revealed, and that company will be RNID, of course, which is the national charity supporting those with deafness, hearing loss, and deafness in the UK, affecting 12 million people, and as their charity partner for the upcoming Newcastle versus Spurs game, of course, on Saturday at St James's Park, Salah will be, of course, giving them the front of shirt sponsor rights, and they will also be giving them the money made from that sponsorship, of course, as well. And not only that, but two Newcastle United fans, lifelong Newcastle United fans. You might have seen the video circulating around on social media. Of course, the two lads will be wearing, for the first time in football, a Salah Sound Shirt initiative. Now, this is something that is going to hopefully breach that gap for people, that attend games with hearing loss. Because this is going to allow the fans with hearing loss to be able to experience the game in a very brilliant way. Of course, for this match, Salah will introduce the Salah Sound Shirt, featuring Harpic technology that translates crowd noise into tactical experience for the wearer. This innovative shirt will be worn by home fans and the club's mascots experiencing hearing loss. Of course, what it is that it's going to be a whole bunch of Harpic sensors in the shirt. You can see the picture of it up on screen, and it is going to translate the crowd noise into the Harpic sense onto, of course, the wearer who wears this shirt, so that they can feel the passion and excitement of that crowd when a goal goes in the match. The long-term commitment of Salah aims to provide the Salah Sound shirts for fans with hearing loss on future home match days, following the switch over to Adidas kits, which will, of course, come next season, as we're currently with Castro kits at the moment. But this will be something that Salah will be, of course, pushing forward with in the years ahead. Of course, we'll get to see, what it'll be like at the match day for, of course, fans who have hearing loss. They will be able to feel what it is like to, be able to witness the experience, the crowd noise, of course, as well, because a lot of them people have not and will not ever been able to experience the crowd as we get to experience it. We do take things like hearing for granted, being able to see for granted as well, and these are very vital things in life that people do take for granted. And it is nice to see that Salah, our front shirt sponsors, and RNID are, of course, doing something about this and allowing these people to experience the game in a very interesting and innovative way as well moving forward. But moving along from that, of course, they will be the front shirt sponsor, and I hope the two lads really do get the experience they have been waiting for in, of course, the game on Saturday against Spurs at St James's Park. And moving on to that, the game against Spurs at St James's Park, of course, as we look at the match preview for this game. Of course, it's going to be a 12:30 game at St James's Park. It's going to be on TNT Sport for this one, and the team news, as it is of recording this video, of course, Eddie Howe has not done his press conference yet, as I record this on Thursday. But the team news on the Tottenham side of things is that Ryan Sessegnon and Mana Solomon will be out for this game. They are not available. Richarlison, however, is expected to return for Tottenham. In Tottenham's away form coming into this game, of course, is 6 wins on the road, 6 draws on the road, and lost 3 in the Premier League, of course, as well. Scored in all but one of their away games this season in the Premier League out of 15 away games that they've had to play, and drawn 3 of their last 5 away games as well, with score draws in them last 3 of the last 5. The match officials, of course, are going to be Tim Robertson and Stuart Atwell on 4. Tim Robertson, the referee. And on the Newcastle team news side of things, of course, we're going to still be without Nicky Pope. We're still going to be without Almiron by the looks of it as well. Tino Livramento by the looks of it as well. Matty Target, Jamal Lascelles. Sandro Tonali obviously is still out with that ban. Joe Linton, of course, who has just agreed a new 4-year deal with Newcastle United. He will also be unavailable for the game. Sven Botman, of course, will be unavailable. And Callum Wilson is a doubt heading into the game. But it's, of course, yet to be revealed on what will happen with Callum Wilson. Hopefully, we do get here a little bit more about Callum Wilson in the press conference when Eddie Howe does do it. But Lewis Miley also out. Kieran Trippier is a fitness doubt as well. But of course, we'll hear a little bit more on that when Eddie Howe does do his press conference. But, you know, at the end of the day, we need to go into this game. We need to keep the momentum going. We're currently at the moment sitting 8th in the league on 47 points. We're only 2 points behind Man United, who currently occupies 6th, and only 1 point behind West Ham, who currently occupies 7th. Of course, Tottenham occupying 4th place in the league on 60 points. We're on 47 points. Man United, of course, on 49. West Ham, of course, on 48. So we're getting to the business end of the season now. You know, there's not that many games left. We do need to keep the momentum going. We do need to keep the wins going. And, of course, this is a game that is more than likely going to be a very tight game because of who it is. You know, they're a pretty good team under Ange Postecoglou. He has been doing some really good stuff with Tottenham since coming in there as the manager from Celtic, of course. But that's not to say, you know, that we can't come away from this game with all 3 points at the end of the day. We're still playing at home. We've still got the home ground advantage. And, you know, any game at St James's Park is always going to be a tough game for the oppositions to come and play with. So I do think we will have enough in the tank, even with what injuries we do have, you know, to come away with a pretty positive result. If I had to pick a score prediction, obviously it is going to be pretty tight. We have done really well against Tottenham in the past at St James's Park, of course, in high-scoring games. But I do think this time around it will be tight with them injuries there, of course. And I'm going to go with a tight score of Newcastle 2, Tottenham 1. That will be my score prediction for the game. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below on what your score prediction is for the game. But if I had to go with a score prediction, I would go 2-1 Newcastle against Tottenham. And let's, you know, see out this match, move on to the next one with another 3 points hopefully in the bag. But till next time, I'll see you all later. And let us know your thoughts, you know, on the front of shirt sponsor, the one-off front of shirt sponsor, of course, of RNID. Let us know what your thoughts are on that down in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Well, lads.